recording. This is Torin. This is your old pal Torin. And it's time for another 20-minute monster. I do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Torin Atkinson. I see we have Takuni is here today in the chat saying happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. It's overcast in Vancouver, as it quite often is during this time of year. Where's my stylus? And today is the letter M. Last week we did a lich. We did Lanny, the levitating lich, who was wearing not a leotard, not lederhosen, leather leggings, and listening to, what's a band that begins with L? No, he wasn't listening to anything. But he was casting lightning bolts. So today is the letter M, and we had a few suggestions on the social media. Mimic was high up there, and Manticore was also mentioned. But I'm gonna do something a little different. Of course, as always, like and subscribe if you're on my YouTube channel. And find me on patreon.com. Throw me $1 a month if you are enjoying this series. Instagram, Torin Atkinson Artist. That's where I post all my art. All my art. Every art that I ever arted one day might be on there. So today, let's get rid of this stuff here. Let's choose I'm going to choose green. Let's go green. A nice dark grayish green, charcoal green. Is that a thing? And 35. That's pretty big. Let's take it down to 30. We can do that. And so today we're going to do the Mind Flayer. What can we say about the Mind Flayer? The Mind Flayer is medium-sized. They are found only in subterranean places, as they detest sunlight. They don't like it. They are greatly evil. They're not moderately evil. And they consider the bulk of humanity and its kin as cattle to feed upon. The Mind Flayer's physical attack is by striking a victim with its 4 tentacles. If a tentacle hits, it will reach the opponent's brain in 1 to 4 melee rounds and draw it forth, immediately killing the creature. The Mind Flayer then devours the brain. Its more feared attack mode, however, is the Mind Blast of psionic power, all within a 6-inch directional cone of, must be feet. I don't know what, I still don't know what the little apostrophes mean exactly. Directional cone of 1/2 something's diameter at the point of emanation and 2 somethings diameter at extreme range are affected. Psionic attack or on non-psionic. It doesn't say how much damage this does. It doesn't really say what the effect is, though. It does say under psionic ability 241 to 340, so I don't really know what that means. I don't know the psionic rules. Deep Fried Jedi 72 is here. Hello, good morning, welcome to the stream. The stream. What else can we say about Mind Flayers? They have the following psionic abilities: levitation, domination, ESP, body equilibrium, astral projection, probability travel. Oh, so many exciting psionic powers that I don't know what they do. They perform at 7th level mastery. I guess I need to read my Dungeon Master's Guide again, which I haven't read since 1980. If an encounter is going against a Mind Flayer, it will immediately flee, seeking to save itself. These monsters speak only their own arcane language and several other weird languages, purportedly those of terrible races of things. What? Which dwell in regions of the subterranean world far deeper than mankind has ever ventured. It is also rumored that these monsters have a city somewhere deep beneath the earth. Oh, well. Description. The Mind Flayer's skin glistens with slime. Its skin color is a nauseous mauve. Oh my god. Okay, mauve is going to be the color then. It's going to be a mauve Mind Flayer. What color is mauve? I feel like, is it like burgundy? Mauve color. No, it's like a pale purple. Okay, great. Let me copy this and see if I can put this in the document. So we have that. That apparently that is mauve. So we'll keep that on file. Shall we? This is great. Okay. Its tentacles being purplish black. A mind flayer's eyes are dead white. No pupil being evident. Okay, good. Three long fingers of each hand are reddish, but the hands are mauve. Okay. It's a mauve mind flayer. Let's take a close look at this great drawing down here. This is by, God, I can't remember his name. But I recently watched on, was it Netflix or Tubi? The Eye of the Beholder D&D art documentary. I watched it for the second time. It was nice to see some of those old grognards. And this guy, I'm pretty sure the fellow who drew this was on that documentary. Zap. Okay, so that's, as always, I'm doing the first edition Monster Manual. But the second edition is by our old friend, Tony DiGilizzi. That's a pretty great mind flayer. Mauve-ish, I guess. More fleshy colored than mauve, but that's fine. Artistic license and all that. And he's got the grayish tips of the tentacles. that's great. I love his hat. I actually had this guy as a miniature. I might have sold him. I might still have him. If I sold him, it was fairly recently. And then, I don't know what this is from, but it's old school. Maybe it's from like a dungeon magazine or something. I don't know. But there's an old mind flayer. I like the cranium structure. You can really see where everything's going. And I like his cloak, his mantle. The mauve mantled mind flayer. So we're gonna do the mind flayer. So let's actually change. It's not gonna be. Let's change this, and we'll just make it a dark mauve, which arguably does not. No longer is a mauve. And we're going to have it fighting another monster. And the other monster it's going to be fighting is a mimic. It's going to be Mind Flayer versus Mimic. Because the mimic doesn't have a brain to eat. So is it immune to psionic powers? Maybe not. It doesn't say immune to psionics, but this is first edition, so you have to make a lot of this shit up. Size large. Okay, good to know. Mimics are subterranean creatures who cannot stand the light of sun, so it makes sense that we would encounter a mimic and a mind flayer together. They are able to perfectly mimic stone or wood. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're 8 minutes in. Okay, great. So stone or wood only. There are two varieties of this creature: the large, semi-intelligent, carnivorous killer mimic, and the slightly smaller intelligent source, which I assume is also carnivorous. While the former will attack anything which is nearby, the latter are generally friendly if offered food. I didn't know that. And apparently there's going to be a mimic. I recall seeing a mimic in the trailer for the D&D movie. So that's exciting. All mimics move about constantly in search of their prey. Mimics pose a stonework, door, chest, or any other substance or item they can imitate. When a creature touches the mimic, the latter lashes out with a pseudopod, delivering 3 to 12 points of damage. Meanwhile, the mimic excretes a glue, which holds fast whatever member the creature touched the mimic with. Don't touch the mimic with a member. Your member? There's a lot of M's. I don't think we'll have a Mind Flayer member in this drawing. I gotta keep it PG. The killer mimics do not speak, but the other breeds have their own language and can usually speak several other tongues, such as Common, Orcish, Etsk. For instance, they will usually tell the party about what they have seen nearby. Well, that's nice. So that's a mimic, and then here's a second edition mimic. Looking good. Okay, so what form will the mimic take? Well, it's got to be something that starts with M. Let's begin our drawing time. It is now 10:12. I'll see you again at 10:32 for 20 minutes for the 20-minute mark. Okay, so let's figure out. I think we want the Mind Flayer on the left, and the structure, something like that. Let's get rid of this for now. We'll come back to you later when we get to the coloring. And they're medium size. So let's make the Mimic. We're going to make the Mimic a massive morning star. It's so crazy, it just might work. Right? Am I wrong? But it can't be, they can only do wood and stone, so let's make it a mahogany morning star. Oh, it's got to have a mouth too. We got to do the mouth. And then I like the way that this one had like luscious lips. Lovely luscious lips. So we'll definitely do that. Let's get this. How's everyone doing this morning, by the way? Oh, I've got my... That's fine. I was going to change my eraser, but doesn't matter. Pseudopod versus tentacles versus arm. This is Takuni talking in the chat. I want to know the difference. I just learned squid have 8 arms and 2 tentacles. Yes, I can quickly, ever so quickly, I'm going to describe. An octopus does not have any tentacles. An octopus has 8 arms. I know, it doesn't make sense, right? A squid will have 8 arms and 2 tentacles. Like that. I'm not sure about the Nautilus or the what's the other one? The cuttlefish. The cuttlefish for sure have like a whole bunch of they also have 2 tentacles. I'm not sure about the Nautilus. And there's another one that begins with an A. Why am I not remembering it? The fuck, where's my squid poster? I haven't hung it up yet since I moved. Anyway, back to the drawing at hand. I hope that answers your question. Lester68 is in the chat as well. Yo! Here are the results for Lester. I learned how to pronounce Lester from Monty Python. Okay. This morning star doesn't have to be perfectly round because it's actually a creature. So we're not going to worry too much about that. But we got to give it like, I don't know, legs or something? Pseudopods. I've never drawn such a silly thing. That's not true at all. So it's mahogany. So that means it's going to have the wood grain on it. I should do that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to the wood grain later. Because I have an idea that just hit me. It just hit me like a ton of Morningstar. I guess I'm doing the Mimic first. And the Mind Flayer second. Come on now. This is what I'm regretting already on this drawing. Okay, I'm gonna change my eraser. I don't like this brush. I don't like it. That's fine. It's very flat. I wish it was a little more dynamic angle, but that's fine for now. All right. So that's more or less done for now. We'll come back to that. All right, the Mind Flayer. He's going to be wearing a mantle. That begins with M, and it's on brand. So let's... He's only got 3 fingers. Remember. We're listening to, by the way, You know what? I'm not sure about that hand because it might interfere with the mantle. So let's come back to that hand in a second. Let's I feel like they're skinny. I'm just drawing them. This is all going to be covered by cloak, but I just want to make sure my anatomy is not crazy cuckoo whack whack. Waka waka waka. They must have. Do they wear boots? Let's take a look. We can't see his feet because it's covered by the cloak. Oh yeah, this one's got little booties. Okay. I might just not put any. I might just have him barefoot in the dungeon. That's how it goes. Yeah, smash, eh? Yeah. Okay, so that's all. That's all well and good. Mucklucks! Oh my god! Yes! Thank you, Lester. I need to look up what a muckluck looks like. I don't want to get it wrong. Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do mucklucks. I feel like you're not going to see too much of it because of the cloak, but let's do it. Mucklucks. They gotta have like furry bits on them, right? These feel like these are oversized mucklucks. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time on this, but that's whatever. We're here to have fun. I think. Not super sure about this. That's fine. Drapery, whatever. Let me take a look at the Mind Flayer again. Yeah, he's just wearing like a... but he's got the skull. I got to put the skull on there. Both of them have skulls on them. All right, well, he's going to have a belt with a skull on it or something. Where's my layer? I'm going to take it down to 25 brush size. Hello, Mr. Skull. What was the guy with the skull's name? Monty. Oh, I got to come up with a name for the Mind Flayer as well. We'll look that up in a second. What are some typical? I don't know what typical. We got to put some holes in this guy's skull because he got his brain sucked out, right? Or does it go at the back of his head? Let's just put some cracks in there. It's one of my victims, he would say in whatever his Mind Flayer tongue is. Okay. So we're going to give him a mantle. Which is not to be confused with a shawl, but kind of looks like it. Actually, let's check out, what does a mantle look like? Is it just a cloak? Oh, here's a nice one. Let me copy that. Paste it in here. Yes! Yes! I love it! Oh, maybe we don't need the top hat. Let me just make some space. All right. Mickey mantle? All right, so we got, yeah, I'm pretty close here. Okay. So this is the whatever. Let's give him a little fringe on the bottom of his cloak too. Cuz he's a Mind Flayer with style. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Something like that. You notice I'm avoiding his head. Let's not do that anymore. It's just an eye. Okay. I need to look at my reference again. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, I need that one. Ditcher Lizzie? What do you got going on? He's wearing a hat. Okay. Keep it simple, stupid. Let me me just get the structure here. So his neck would be here. His shoulders are here. Neck would come out. Tentacles here. Something like that. He's going to have his mantle. Man, oh man, is he going to have his mantle. Do I want to see... I'm not sure about the angle of that head. Let me zoom out. Let me do the thing we like to do. Don't want to rotate the whole image. I want to transform this layer. No, not the whole image. Sorry. Transform. Flip horizontal. Is that still working? I think it's still working. Let me, I'm not entirely happy with this. Shoulder, shoulder, center line, neck, jaw. That's looking a little better. Nice dark, yes, I'm the Illithid. Give him some ridges. Ronnie has ridges. That's fine. And he's only got 4 tentacles. We may... Something like that. Something like that. Is his head too big? Maybe a tiny, tiny bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Down there. How are we doing for time? 10:24. That old clock's a ticking. Okay. Let's flip that back. Transform. Flip horizontal. Oh, somebody came and spammed the chat. That's nice. Moccasins. Yes, I am Canadian. So I assume you're talking about the fur. Sorry, I'm a little late into the chat. I'm on a time delay. Okay, so let's figure out this mantle here. We've got... We're basically gonna do exactly this mantle. Let's even give him this funny neck thing. Rock, 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 rock. Something like that. Good stuff. Okay. And then, what do we got? It's coming down. It's coming down. He's going to have that thing. Nope. I need to change my eraser again. Let's change it to this. I gotta make it bigger. Oh shit. I'm on the wrong. Okay, sorry everybody. Bear with me here. It's supposed to look like a chain, but I don't think it reads. But that's fine. I just want to get you closer to the reference material and zoom in a bit. This is going to be a mauve mantle for sure. So, okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. Does that go like that? Yes. Yes. Yeah, something like that. Let's make these oversize. And great, looking good. That's all fine. Now let me figure out this back arm. So now the shoulders here. Let's put it just far back enough so it's not interfering with the... And then... something like that. I think it's coming together, more or less. Orthodox grower, that's the spammer. We don't like you, Orthodox grower. And then how does the mantle interact with this arm? So that's going to come up like that. Right? And then it's just going to be so much drapery on this guy. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I'm not sure how this works, to be quite honest. That's fine. And then the rest is just... I have a lot of cloak. I loves me some cloak. I should really be doing this with my... That's fine. And then... You know what else I watched lately was The Untouchables. Because I have my friend's Netflix account. How are we doing for time? We are we at time? No, we got a couple minutes left. Okay, so it's time to stop chit-chatting about bullshit and more time to... This guy should have another, I feel like. Let's give him another. I don't know what this is. It's a thing. It's a gem. Let's give it a little highlight. Bing! And then... I don't know. We're not going to worry about it too much. This is our Mind Flayer. Oh yeah, we were going to look up Mind Flayer names. We can do that after we finish drawing. Don't let me forget, everybody. We've got to come up with his name. It's not working because he is a mimic. A brainless mimic. Okay, so... Now we're going to take this color. And we are going to... Let's try this out. I don't know if it's going to work. But we're going to try it out. It's ridiculous. I feel like mahogany isn't going to be mauve. But this is my idea. So then we use the... I don't think it's going to read. I don't think it's going to read. Okay, cancel that. But let's get the mauve on the cloak for sure. It's a mauve. It's a mauve mantle. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So that's the mauve mantle. And then let's try this. Let's see if this works. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put the wood grain onto the... But I think it's like... It's just too light. Now what I could do... Let's put another layer... I mean, we could try this. Is that helpful in any way? Not really. Sorry, I think we're at time. We're at time. So just give me a couple more minutes. I'm going to try to sort this out. Oh yeah, that's better. A little bit of something going on there. That's fine. Okay, so there's more mauve happening. Let me oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Let me just do that. And then let's do, here's what we're going to do about this mahogany mace, mahogany Morningstar. We're just going to do another layer. Oh, that's my mauve mantle. We're going to do another layer. And we're just going to draw that wood grain in. Oh, it's my, oh, that's actually fine. Let's put it in here too. Forgot that I had the opacity turned down of my brush. Oh, but I can double up on it. So that's helpful too. Rah! He's made of wood. Now he looks like he's made of wood. Now he looks like he's made of wood. Yes or no? I hope it does. I hope it does. He needs like a hole with a squirrel coming out of it, but I don't have time. I don't have time for that. All right, this is it. Now, the drawing is done. The drawing is done, everybody. Deep Fried Jedi is here. You know, 30-Minute Monster also has a nice ring to it. No, 20 minutes. All right, I'm going to Google Mind Flayer names. Does anything come up? Oh, there's a list. Kur, Trugchol, Laucht, Raleigh Buon, Odros. So there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Thabranawask. Okay, except, so I think we're going to call him, I don't know, shout it out from the chat. What's the Mind Flayer's name? Make it sound Mind Flayer-ish. I'll let you guys decide. We need a little space for the 20-minute monster, which I guess will be up on the left-hand side. Let's go. Nice color there. No one has any suggestions for the Mind Flayer name? 20. Oh, I gotta take the opacity to normal. 20-minute. Oh God. Mind Flayer versus Mimic. Minute monsters. By me, Torrin Atkinson. Let's put my name somewhere in here. Next week, I'll put my name right here. Torrin 23. Manfred. Got it. Done. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at Manfred, the Mind Flayer, wearing a mauve mantle and fighting a mahogany, a mimic as a mahogany Morningstar. I have to figure that out, how to phrase that. Great. Fantastic. So next week is going to be in. I've got my monster manual here so we can see what our options are. Okay, man, I got the table of contents. N, there's the Naga, the Neo-Otyugh. I have a feeling I'm going to be drawing a Neo-Otyugh. A Night Hag, a Nightmare, a Nixie, and a Nymph. Oh, maybe there's some boobies in our drawing next week. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do one more thing while I'm here. Ever so quickly. Let's get that mauve back. I just want to put that mauve in his eye. That's all. Thanks for joining me again, everybody. Your support is it keeps me going. So, oh yes, the Mucklucks. Thank you, Deep Fried Jedi 72. Should I make the Mucklucks mauve? I think I should. Sure, why not? Hey, thanks everyone. I'll be here again next week for N. Feel free to follow me on the social medias. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I'm just fucking around now. And I will bid you a wonderful Sunday morning. I hope you have some role-playing game sessions this week, Dungeons and Dragons or not, and that they have fun. Mauve, here's to Cooney in the chat. Mauve, Mind Flayer, Manfred in melee with massive mahogany mimic mace. Morningstar, but yes, that is perfect. Thank you, Takuni. I'm gonna. Can I copy? Can I select that? Yes, I'm gonna copy and paste that into my social media. Thank you for that. We are at 35 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm going to stop recording and I will say like and subscribe. Thank you again. See you next week. Bye-bye.